Two, one, and action. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. Whew, that's a lot of happies. So by that time, you should be happy. As you can see, I'm hanging out at the North Pole here, where Santa Claus and his elves are working really hard. You can see the smoke. They're working very, very diligently on getting your gifts. I found out that most of you were well behaved. And there was a couple of people that were on a naughty list. I'm not going to mention any names, Myra, or I'll stop right there. But I'm here in person at the North Pole, so I'll have a chat with Santa Claus. We were doing some Zooming once in a while and emailing, but it seems like I'm gonna have to see him in person. And I did bring my mask with me, so he doesn't. I don't have to worry about giving him COVID. Let's see, I'm going to change my camera view here. So I'm going to go and give you a nice different view of the North Pole here. This is where I'm going to chill here for a little while. And then I'm going to make it into, as soon as we start the show, I'll walk in here. That's the doorway to his shop. He's in there waiting for me. So I'm going to get the show moving, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. John Riley, the owner of Fletcher Music Centers. And he is somewhere. There he is, and add a spotlight. And it's all yours, Mr. John Riley.
Well, thank you, Robert. And hi, everybody. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. I want to thank you for being with us today because we have a great concert for you. We're going to celebrate the sounds of the season. And I think that you all agree that music is an integral part of the Christmas season. And holiday music is very, very special as it's both timeless and uplifting. And Lord knows in this year, we need all the uplifting we can get. So before we get started, I'd like to make a comment or two on a Christmas tradition that Fletcher Music Centers has participated in for over 35 years. And that is, of course, our partnership with All Children's Hospital in Florida and Arizona's Children's Association in Phoenix and Tucson. All Children's Hospital serves all of Florida and treats children regardless of their parents' ability to pay. It is a phenomenal organization, and they've made a huge difference in my life. When my daughter was born back in '84, she spent the first 60 days of her life at All Children's Hospital. And that's how we started our partnership. She was a preemie when she was born. She was only 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds. And she had some serious complications. But due to the incredible care that she received at All Children's, she made it through those difficult times and has been nothing but healthy ever since. In fact, she just gave me the best Christmas present ever because less than a month ago, she just gave me her fourth child, another grandchild for me. So it was, I'm a very happy grandfather right now. So as a result of this, each Christmas, as part of our Christmas celebration, we invite our customers to bring in an unwrapped gift that we then donate to All Children's Hospital in order to make Christmas just a little bit brighter, for the kids and especially their parents that unfortunately have to spend the holidays in the hospital. The response we get from this always amazes me. Each year, we take an entire truckload of toys to the hospital. You all have seen the size of our truck, so imagine those filled with toys. It's just an unbelievable response that we get from all of you. In Arizona, your support makes Christmas a reality for hundreds of kids who otherwise would not experience the joy of Christmas morning. So needless to say, your generosity makes a difference. However, this is a year like no other. Due to the pandemic protocols, especially at hospitals, we're just not able to collect and donate toys this year. But that doesn't mean we can't help. We just have to do it in a different way. So I encourage you to donate to these two entities, but instead of toys, donate whatever you can. We're going to send you the information on how to help as soon as the concert's over today. And anything you can do is most appreciated. And I'll thank you in advance for all your support. of these two great programs. Now, the word unprecedented has been used many times to describe 2020, and I certainly have no argument with that. But these times remind us how important music is to all of us. And I think that music is even more important during the holidays, as the sounds of the season bring us back to normal, even if it's just for a moment. And we can all use some normalcy. So we thought it would be fun, we think it's appropriate, and we know it's going to be cheerful to enjoy the beauty of Christmas music together with a concert featuring several of our great artists playing their favorite instruments. And we have some great artists for you today. And so I'd like to get the program started by introducing our first artist for the day. A lot of you may have enjoyed some of her talent during some of our Zoom musicals. Her name is Daun Casanova, and she hails from the Villages in Florida, in Central Florida. And she is not just an artist, but she's an educator. She's a tremendous musician, and she's brought kind of a new tradition to the Fletcher Music Zoom musicals, and that is she does a lot of singing for us because she's a very talented vocalist. So in her concert, you're going to get a little bit of everything. So, and please enjoy the music and artistry of Daun Casanova. Daun?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Villages. And you can see I've got the elves on the shelf. They're all watching you, so be very careful. We're going to start out today with a song called Holiday for Strings. Now, it's not necessarily a Christmas song, but I do believe that once I start playing it, most of you will recognize it as the theme from the Red Skelton Show. So here we go with Holiday for Strings.
Yay.
Way to go, Daun.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Something we
Yay.
don't hear very often.
Yay.
Okay, and because this is Christmas, it's all about the baby Jesus. And I'm going to continue with a waltz. And the title of this waltz is What Child Is This? And it was based on an old Greensleeves an old English melody that you knew as Greensleeves. So here we go with What Child Is This? And I've used some Renaissance instruments that I found in the category presets of the beautiful Lowry Imperial.
Excellent. Very good.
What a pretty song that is. Yes, pretty song.
Very nice, Dawn.
Very good.
Misty,
Okay.
stay over here.
Oh, hi, Betty.
Misty. Hey. Misty. Misty. What? Well, what she's been doing.
Okay. All right. The next song is one that we haven't heard in a while either. I remember when I was a little girl, and my dad is on this, by the way, because I saw him come into the room. I don't know if he even remembers that I had some paper dolls, and the paper dolls had little tabs on the back sides of the clothes, and it was a big ballroom, and then I could stand up my cardboard figures with my paper dolls. And when I had all my paper dolls all set up, then my mother would put on the Nutcracker Suite, and my favorite one from the Nutcracker Suite was Sugar Plum Fairy, the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So that was always the one that she would play, so I could make my paper dollies all dance. And I just now remembered that about 5 minutes before the show started today. And I don't know, Dad, if you remember that, wow, that's been a long time ago. So here we go with the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay.
Delightful.
Taste of the
Nice.
Nutcracker.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now we're going to go to something that I'm going to do a little singing, and it's a song by George Strait, and it's called Christmas Cookies. And so Christmas Cookies is a great song. If you know it, you can all sing along. Oh, that's not the right one. This is the right one. There we go. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now, Christmas cookies are a special treat. The more she bakes, the more I eat. And sometimes I can't get myself to stop. Sometimes she'll wait till I'm asleep, and then she'll take the ones that I didn't eat and puts those little sprinkly things on top. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now those sprinkly things just make it worse, because it makes it taste better than they did at first, and they're absolutely impossible to resist. Some disappear to who knows where, but I make sure I get my share, and those kids just stand there and wait for the ones I miss. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now there's a benefit to all of this, something that you might have overlooked or missed. Let me tell you the best part of it all. Every time she sticks another batch in the oven, there's 15 minutes for some kissing and a hugging, and that's why I eat Christmas cookies all year long. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. She gets mad that they're all gone before she gets the icing put on. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. One more time. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Yeah.
Well, she worked it, so she got it in pots. Used the plunger and whatever.
Christmas cookies. Yeah. That's wife makes the best Christmas cookies in the whole wide world. Yep, she's the best, and I know she's listening today too, and that's a fact.
That song gave me the munchies.
Somebody's got to send you some Christmas cookies. The last one that I'm going to do today is one called White Christmas, and it's the song that always brings us together. And what I would like you to do is all sing along. Now, I want you all to stay muted when you do this, because otherwise it's going to get all messed up. But Robert is going to do some streaming, Facebook, and he's going to make sure.
It's actually, we're officially streaming now.
We are, good, because we're going to get the entire room to sing, and we're going to put you all on gallery view. All right, so here we go with White Christmas. All sing along. We're just going to do it one time through. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us
Merry
today.
Christmas.
You've got lots more good stuff coming up with the next hour.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Well, thank you,
everybody.
Dawn Casanova. Don't you just love those fingernails? Show us those fingernails, Dawn. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's colorful.
Blue nails.
Isn't she wonderful?
I don't like them.
Just adds a whole new dimension to the holiday season when we get that talent and the vocalists and some unique songs. So thank you, Dawn. And by the way, she was playing on the Lowry Imperial, which is just a tremendous instrument, lots of versatility, as you saw, for both accompanying a vocal as well as being an instrument in and of itself. So Lowry Imperial. Now, next up, we have a gentleman, doesn't need a lot of introduction because he's so well known throughout the music community at Fletcher Music Centers and all of our customers. His name is Carrie Price, and Carrie is our he's known as the Energizer Bunny because he's always got a smile on his face. I've known him for over 20 years and I've never seen him without a smile. He just loves what he does. He's a very, very talented musician, and he's excited to play a lot of Christmas music for you. So I'm going to turn the program over. Please enjoy Carrie Price. He's going to be playing the Lowry Prestige Plus, which is a unique instrument that was created with some unique software in it and does some incredible things. And Carrie's going to show it off. Carrie?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? It's
Yeah.
Carrie Price from Port Charlotte Fletchers. Merry Christmas. So I put together some medleys for you, some of my favorite. I'm going to start off with Sleigh Ride, Jingle Bells and Angels We've Heard on High. And I'm going to use, I've got the Prestige Plus. Yeah. And I'm going to start off with using Sleigh Bells. And it's in the Broadway Variations. It says Sleigh Bells. And I'm going to be using the intro one. Sets up Sleigh Ride perfectly. It's the signature style, has the reindeers and everything. And a horse. And so I'm going to be using the rhythm presets. And it's really neat as I could see. I'm going to put on number 4, custom 4 over here, and I could see what sounds I've got in my screen. Here we go. Yay!
Attaboy, Carrie.
Good job.
Great.
Fantastic.
Carrie, that was very good. I just bought a Prestige Plus.
Yeah.
It's coming from Florida tomorrow, but I hope that's not the one that you're playing that I'm supposed to get.
No, it's all good. It's all nice and
Okay.
shiny.
No, it's an oak one. However, it is coming from Florida. However, when they called me today, they told me they forgot the bench.
Oh,
So I'm keeping the bench on the Royale until they're able to bring it. But I hope my organ Prestige Plus sounds like that tomorrow when I plug it in.
It's gonna be great. That was great. Wait to hear the rest of this. So now this one, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna do the romantic Christmas. I'm gonna do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and then Christmas song.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what I really like about the Prestige is that, and Prestige Plus is that I have all the writing of what sounds I'm getting in my screen. Just want to show you real quick. See if you can see this. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's hard to see. But anyway, it shows everything I've got in my screen. It says breathy sax and piano. So I'm going to use the new breathy sax, the Boots Randolph, the Stuart Shearing sound, and then the big, beautiful block string. Here's my medley. Yay!
Boy, Carrie.
Amazing.
Hit the wrong button.
Great job,
Awesome.
as usual.
Okay, so my next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Winter Wonderland and Let It Snow. And I always used to use Foxtrot or Big Band, but now I have the new rhythm, Jingle Jangles. So it's in Broadway in variations, Jingle Jangles, and it's perfect for a Holly Jolly Christmas, Up on the Housetop, Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow. That's what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna be featuring the strings. I've got some beautiful strings and a trombone and strings. And I'm going to show off the new nostalgic lower saxophones and brass, the Guy Lombardo A-series saxes, because this has lower harmony now. And I took them right out of nostalgic. So I'm going to be using those sounds, so hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Winter Wonderland. Yay!
Hey, Carrie.
Great.
That was the one.
Beautiful.
My favorite, Carrie Pry.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we're gonna have Carrie come back for one more song. But before we do that, I have another part of our traditional Christmas celebration that I'd like to talk about at the moment, and that is that it gives me the opportunity to say thank you to all of you for your continued support of our company, especially this year. I'm going to be emailing a Christmas card to each of you. Typically, we do these events in person, and I'm able to hand you a card personally and say thank you. But now that we have you all together virtually, I'd like to have Robert put this Christmas message on the screen, and I can read it to you personally. It says, "Merry Christmas. We at Fletcher Music Centers wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Music has never been more important than during this holiday season, and we want to say thank you for your help in keeping the magic of music alive. As 2020 draws to a close, we can all look forward to a safe and healthy new year. And in the Christmas spirit, always be thankful for the precious gift of music." I'm going to be sending this card via email as soon as our event is done. But again, thank you for everything that you have done for us. And speaking of the precious gift of music, we think that one of these beautiful instruments would look good under your Christmas tree. And to make it easy for Santa to cross this off your list, I wanted to make everyone aware of a few things that are unique to this time of year, just beyond the Christmas season. Some of the things are business related, some are promotionally related, but they add up to a great opportunity for all of you who make a buying decision during the holiday season. And what a better gift than music. Now, first of all, from the business side, one thing that hasn't changed is taxes. And our accountants are consistent in telling us to reduce our inventory level to the lowest point possible in order to minimize the tax consequences. Now, I like paying taxes as much as the next guy, but I'm going to listen to the experts. So I have authorized huge discounts on all in-stock instruments in order to get our inventory to recommended levels. Secondly, in order to facilitate that goal, I made a promotional arrangement with our lenders, and we've got some very special financing available for those of you that would like to take advantage of that. We're offering a 9.9% rate for up to 5-year financing, along with a 90 days same as cash option, which is just a wonderful thing to have. And believe it or not, Fletcher Music Centers still accepts cash. And for those of you that are in a position to take advantage of that, we're offering a very healthy cash discount. And finally, unprecedented times have played havoc with the ability of our manufacturer to supply us. So in order to ensure that we have a good selection of pre-owned instruments moving forward until things straighten out, we're offering unprecedented trade-in values. Frankly, I don't think your organ will ever be worth more than it is right now. Now, your next question will be, what does all this mean in terms of dollars and cents? Well, your personal Santa will be sending you a special email with all the details right after we're finished. So I want you to take a look at it and just let your personal Santa know which new model you want under your tree, and they'll be happy to accommodate you. But if you have any questions about this, just be sure to ask. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And I urge you to consider the offer, because it truly is a special opportunity due to the times. We now have one more song. Carrie's all ready to go. He's got another medley for us. So to end our time together and a great Christmas concert, and I think you'll all agree that this music is very special, and it does put us back into the Christmas spirit and brings things back to normal, even if it's just for this time together. So thank you for being with us, and I'm going to turn it back over to Carrie.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to play a medley to finish up. I'm going to do Joy to the World and Deck the Halls. And I'm going to use disco. I like using disco. So that's under your contempo variation. And again, I pressed my number 4 down here so I can see my screen. I'm going to use the synthesizer on the 0 and then number 4 for the strings, and do Joy to the World, Deck the Halls, and a little bit of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. So here we go.
Merry Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christ.
Yeah, great.
Thank you for attending with us
Merry
today.
Christmas.
And don't forget to check your email for our Christmas messages. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. And thank you again for all you do for us. Please, everybody, stay safe and healthy. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Attaboy, Carrie.